we have a river view this morning?
No, we
can't?
can. If I turn it around, why isn't it?
Yeah, we could do that.
Alright, what's it doing? Okay, we're live, but I see blank screen.
Okay, yeah, I see that we're live here too.
I did all of this.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Deirdre is watching.
We're live. Hi, people.
Live, yes.
Sorry we've had technical problems already this morning. Good morning from the river.
Good morning, Wendy. Good morning, Deirdre.
How's everybody doing? I haven't had enough coffee for this yet. Let me just tell you that right off the bat.
Wendy, happy belated anniversary. I just saw your post this morning, and I'm sorry I missed it, but happy anniversary. That's wonderful. I've been married, it'll be 10 years in July. I have 2 anniversaries, our ceremony and our legal, and so to be married that long is amazing, and I congratulate you.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Okay, so we always ask how everybody's doing, and we really do want to know. Oh, it's today, you never missed it.
It is today? Okay, good.
Good morning, Brenda. So glad you're here from Newfoundland, Canada. How is it up there? We always, when we come in, we like to take the temperature and see how everybody's doing, where you're at. Oh, Wendy, ours is 26 years. Beautiful. Hi, Deirdre. Good morning. Angel, stay off the mic today. It's nowhere near her. So we had some technical issues, so we're just going live through Facebook. So if you want to share this out anywhere that you want it to be seen, and by the way, I did share it out to our new group.
Oh, good.
For anybody who has not joined that group yet, it's Angelic River Family. Go look it up and come in and be the family with us. We've developed a real community here as we go live in the mornings, real and raw. You can see I just rolled out of bed not that long ago. So you're getting me first thing in the morning. And yesterday, Jeryl, you were a little cranky yesterday.
I woke up.
To start out,
I woke
she
up.
woke
I
up
didn't stay
cranky.
that way.
No. I'm saying yesterday on the show.
Yes, I was.
This morning is my turn.
Oh,
I'm not really cranky, but when the technology was like, nope, computer's freezing if you do that. Nope, you're not going to be able to do that. I'm like, you know what? I'm just really tired of technical problems.
Yeah.
So I decided just to go live on Facebook. We can do that. We have the technology. So I'm getting out of my crankiness, and I know you all will help me as you lift the vibration, which leads me to what I wanted to do this way. Carrie, my girl Carrie,
There's some
Cleveland
others
Butcher
too,
is
so
here.
that was your point.
And Julie Kiss. Good morning. And Simon Clark. Oh my goodness. Good morning.
Where are those guys at? I can't see them. Are they on Angelic River or?
No, they're right here.
I know. I don't know which page. I can't find that on mine. So
this is the only page that we're live is on my timeline. Okay. It's shared in other places, but this is the only place that it's live.
Carrie, hi.
Yeah. Wendy says the meditation was so good. Oh, last night. Oh my goodness, I loved that. Okay, so I have these cards that are empowering questions cards. And yesterday I was just drawn to the deck and I pulled a card, and they're questions. They ask you questions. And the one that came out, and I thought this is so appropriate for these times, for right now, and for what we do here at the river. The question is, how would I want to be encouraged right now? What would I want to hear? And can somebody type that into the comments? let's let that be what people see. I wish there was a way to put it across the
can.
screen, but we don't have that ability yet that I know of with Facebook Live.
Can we pin it?
I can take a picture of it, or
I'm
not a
typing
picture,
it
but
in
I can.
right now.
Okay. How would I want
Could
to
I see
be?
that,
How would
please?
I want to be encouraged? It should be on your screen.
Okay, it's not because I
How would I want to be encouraged right now? And what would I want to hear? I think this is an important thing for everybody to know, because as we go through our day, we talk about the news, and some of us come on and we share meditations, we share positive things, but I just really think we all need to share what's on our hearts, and how can I be encouraged so that we can do that with each other. Oh, thank you, Jeryl Ann. How would I
how
want
do
to
we
be
pin
encouraged
that?
right now?
Is there a way to pin
Let
that
me
up
see
at
if
the
I
top?
can do it. There's 3 little dots.
And while she's doing that, I want to say good morning to Vinman, Brenda Marie Ibin. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name because I've really been bad with names lately. Joanne McCann New. Joanne, how you doing, and how is your daughter doing? Let us know. Carrie Clean Butcher. Honey, you have had some really wonderful posts lately. Thank you so much. You've been lifting everybody up. She feeds everyone. She's been Carrie's one of those people. She's not only a great photographer, but she's an incredible humanitarian and takes care of everyone around. Carol Allen. Hi, Carol. It's wonderful to see you here with us this morning as well. Julie. Hi, Julie in New York, and Simon. So,
Good
okay.
morning, everyone. And I
Deirdre?
saw somebody respond
Okay.
up here.
Let's see.
Wendy Roberts, I would want to hear that there is a vaccine for COVID-19. They're working on it, I know, and they have tried it, I think, first in Seattle was what I heard. So I know they're making inroads with that, Wendy, and that's the thing. We're not starting from scratch, because China was actually the first one that experienced this, and they've given us a lot of information about what it's all about, from the autopsies they did. And so I think we're far ahead of the game as far as that goes, and we can use the scientists to really work with this. And we have asked Archangel Raphael to speed that process up, and I trust the angels, and I trust that they are there for us. Oh, thank you, Carrie. I just saw your comment. Love you, ladies. We love you too, honey.
Joanne McCann New says, I want to hear we are safe, we are loved, and taken care of.
Yes.
That's also, and thank you, Deirdre, for typing that in as well.
Yeah, and I love Carrie's. First thing in the morning when I take Neto out for his first walk, when I hear the birds singing without worry, my heart is lifted. That's what does it for me. Carrie, we have an osprey nest in the tree next door, and the 2 ospreys usually wake me up every morning. And then when we come out here by the river, I look up there. They're up on a tree branch, and they sing constantly right now. So I love that too. Thank you for sharing that, Carrie.
Diane Beyersdorfer is here with us this morning.
Diane.
Diane, we just asked the question, how would I want to be encouraged right now, and what would I want to hear? So we're asking for answers. How would you like to be encouraged right now?
And there go the ospreys. They heard me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Joanne McCann New's daughter is pregnant and has had a really tough time. And this is what she says. She says she's had a very rough night. Baby heartbeat was going too fast, but it's slowed down now, and both are doing well. Hopefully baby will be here today and they both make it home safe. Bless you both for asking. So beautiful. We need to hold up Joanne's daughter, the baby, the whole family. Joanne, you can only imagine if it were your daughter
And
in
not being
this
able to
time
be there. Yeah.
going through this. So
Yeah, Joanne.
this is what this is about
It
here
is.
this morning. And,
It is. Because at the end, we do that. Just that. We put you in our circle and do a little meditative prayer for everyone that needs it and everyone that's here together. And Linda Poston, you're in Fort Lauderdale. Good morning.
Great.
And my sister Billy is here.
Good
Hi,
morning, Billy. Thank you, Brenda, for typing that in.
Yes.
Stacy's here with us.
Hi,
Stacy
Stacy.
Smallord. Good morning,
morning.
honey. I hope all is well.
Oh, I love being able to see these comments on the screen.
I know.
This
Isn't
is
that nice?
awesome.
I'm catching it here.
Joanne says the weather is so nice here today and the bees are all loving life. Well, that's a good sign. I think all of our wildlife are, aren't they?
Yeah.
The birds. I see the little fish jumping up. We're so happy.
You know, Carrie, you said we're illuminating that, but I'll tell you what. My morning, I get up, start, setting up. You know how that goes. You're a photographer. You're setting up production all the time. But as soon as I sit down here and y'all come on, it is as if my whole heart opens up.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's worth, I just don't even know how to tell you how much love I have in my heart for everyone. And the fact that we can all be here together in the morning and interact and support each other. I wish we could all be on camera somehow so that we could see each other and talk to each other.
Well, we can do that in the group. We'll do a Zoom meeting. One thing that Jeryl, Ann, and I have talked about is holding a Zoom meeting and doing some angelic Reiki. We'll do a full session, a group session. Would you all like that? Angelic Reiki, there may be some of you that are not familiar with it. It's really powerful, and it uses the healing, the beauty of the angels and our ascended masters, our galactic guides.
Healers,
and it's so beautiful. It takes about 20-25 minutes, and then we'll take time for processing what was seen and heard and felt. If you're interested in that, give us some hearts and let us know, and then we will schedule a time, especially since I'm still here at the river and we're together.
Yeah.
We'll schedule a time on Zoom, and then we can see your beautiful faces.
And Joanne McCann New is an angelic Reiki master.
Yes, she is.
I learned from her. I don't know if you guys are engaged or what. I'm not keeping up with everything, but Kevin Morris.
They just got together. Let's not
Okay,
engage them
okay,
yet.
All right, I'm sorry. I didn't know. So, Catherine Kovacs, good morning, sweetheart. How are you?
Hi, Catherine.
Carol Allen, I'm with you on this. She says, I'd like to see more people take the virus seriously and not gather in large groups.
Yeah.
I'm encouraged by my neighbors checking on one another. And, I'm with you on that.
Awesome. Me too.
I'm finding that people around here, because we're so remote, think that we're not affected, but there have already been cases in my county, and actually in the biggest town that's near us, which is about a half hour away.
We're getting loves. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And Marie Scott is with us.
Hi,
and
Marie.
Michelle Bryan.
Hi, Michelle. I wanted to see Brenda posted, I want to hear that this virus will disappear just as fast as it came. Amen.
Yes.
And I amen that too. And I have heard that message. So I know there's people jumping in. It's really hard to keep up with all of you.
This is awesome.
But I want to keep putting this up here.
Yes.
This is our discussion today. How would I want to be encouraged right now? What would I want to hear? And that's that's the messages that we're reading from you, is how do you want to be encouraged? What do you want to hear right now that would lift you up, lift your vibration? And I know we're also taking prayer requests. I just heard Jeryl Ann say, oh no, so I know people are bringing what's on your heart, and we want that. We want that with the discussion as well, because at the end we do that. We do a short meditation prayer, lifting up anybody that has a need and lifting up our planet. And I think that's so important to do. Last night on my gratitude happy hour, I did a clearing. For those of you that saw it, if you didn't, please go watch it, because I cleared the chakras in us, in the humans, individuals, but I also cleared the chakras of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. So if you missed that, go watch it. It's called Gratitude Happy Hour, and it was on last night at 5 o'clock. And I did have that on in the Angelic River family, so you can find that easily.
Joanne and Kevin are engaged. Yay!
Wow, that was fast, girl.
Okay, that's awesome. We have 22 viewers. What a wonderful master
23.
number.
Yeah.
Okay.
It keeps changing.
That's so cool.
Okay, so I see Wendy's
Yes.
niece and
Can
nephew.
you read that out?
Wendy's niece and nephew's grandma is in the hospital with COVID. Is that the one that's like 81 years old? Wendy, I think you told us about that yesterday. My friend in the hospital with pneumonia. Yes, we will definitely lift those up, Wendy. Thank you for sharing. Deirdre, I'm getting used to saying this.
Yes.
I would be encouraged if the news would comment that the darkness is no longer a threat. It has agreed to be in balance with the light like it was meant to be.
Yes.
You know, we have that contrast. We have light
Yes.
and we have dark, just like we have up and down. And yeah, I think that's a huge part of this. Don't you think that we're seeing how to come into balance? And that's what it feels like to me. We're coming into balance since we have taken that pause.
Yeah.
It's a forced pause.
Yes.
You know, we'll give it that. But
wow, is
but
it
we
kinda
weren't
nice?
we weren't working the way we were. It wasn't a balance. The earth had tilted because of our energy being so what is the word even? We were constantly on the go. We weren't setting priorities of really knowing who we are and what we are and how to take care of our beautiful planet. We weren't doing any of that. So we're in a forced, go to your room and stay there state.
Yeah.
So everything is starting to come into balance, and nature is really responding to that. I just saw a little fish jump way up, high up in the water. So that's what's happening is
It is.
we are coming into balance, and that's what's being felt. And when I first tuned in with the angels about this whole situation, and I heard 2 weeks. Well, 2 weeks gives you time to really pause and really reflect. That's what this time is for. So if you're not doing that, if you're constantly glued to that TV or listening to chatter, you're not listening to yourself and you're not listening to spirit. So take the time to do that. Do that. I encourage everybody to go inside.
Your sister Billy, she says, I want to hear that one day soon things will get back to normal. Yeah, I agree with you, Billy. And I think, though, we're going to have a new normal.
It's a new
I
earth.
think there's going to be I think the old normal is maybe kind of what got us here in the first place. I hope there's a newer, more expansive, conscious normal.
Right.
And so I want our new normal to be good. I want it to be different and more, with more light and more awareness and more knowledge, more love, more compassion, more forgiveness, all of those things.
Exactly. And that we learned the lesson.
Yes.
You know, the lesson that we were disrespecting the earth. We were disrespecting each other. That's what it was.
Yeah.
There was so much conflict, and even in families, and Billy, you're on here, you know our family situation, you know the division that's there with some of the family members, and we've not been respecting each other as humans, as spiritual beings.
Right.
We had gotten to that point where, we would say things to others that we would, we just didn't think about the effect of that. And when you hear words, you can't take that back. That is so powerful. And that's why words are so important. What we say is so important.
I want to say good morning to my cousin Peggy.
Hi,
Peter's up
Peggy.
in Ohio. I
Yay.
hope everything is well with you and your family. She has 4 kids. And 3 boys and a girl, and so I think they're all home. A lot of kids are home from school, so I know she has her hands full.
Yeah.
Her dad,
Beautiful.
my Uncle Dave, is staying here in the tiny house on our property, and he is doing well. I'm happy to report.
Yes.
So it's nice that you're here this morning with us. Thank
It
you.
is. Diane had a comment.
Yeah.
Be like those animals.
Yeah.
This is a difficult time to be alive, and yet this is such an incredibly beautiful time to be alive. Diane, I just love your words. You are just so
Yes.
amazing in how you lift others up, and I love those words from you this morning. Thank you. Catherine says, send me a link. I'm not sure, Catherine, what you're referring to. Maybe the Zoom that we're going to do. We will definitely have that link in the Angelic River family group.
Yes, if anyone wants to join, Teri and I started a new group yesterday, the Angelic River Family. We feel like we're now all a river family here
We
in
are.
the morning. And so we decided to start a group as kind of a support group to help each other through. If there's anything uplifting that you want to post, please post it. And let's just kind of keep an eye on each other so that we can keep each other lifted up in all of this. And send out prayers. I mean, it doesn't have, if you think of something or something happens throughout the day, post it in the group so that we can see what's going on. And Anna Estrada joined us.
Hi,
Good
Anna.
morning. How are you this morning? So, yes. Let's see. I lost my feed for a second, so I'm kind of out of sync here with our
Here's
comments.
another prayer request from Diane.
Okay.
Please put a 13-year-old boy I know named Michael in for prayer. It needs a resolution in some way. Very difficult family issues and healing for health-related issues because of his stress. He has even tried to take his own life over this. And you know,
I'm
that brings
sorry.
up something as well. And yes, we definitely will, Diane. I saw somebody yesterday online talking, whoops, what happened? Not sure what that's about, but hold on, don't go away. Let's get it back here. Are we back? We're back.
Okay.
I don't know what Facebook is doing there, but anyway, what I saw yesterday, and I hadn't even thought about this, Jeryl, until I saw somebody post it, is those kids that are not able to go to school right now, what if they are in a really not good family situation where there's there's a lot of abusive energy, whether it's verbal or physical, and school was like their escape. That was me in my childhood. I loved going to school because it got me into a place where I could be me. I could feel comfortable laughing out loud. I couldn't do that at home. I could feel comfortable talking with my best friends that I had developed at school. So now these kids are isolated from that, and they may be in an environment that's not really a good place to be spiritually and emotionally and mentally, or even physically. So
Yeah.
when we do the prayer today, let's remember our kids right now. Not only is this a big change for them, I mean, it's a change for us adults, right? We're in isolation too, but at least we have some maturity where we understand some things.
Yeah.
These kids are all of a sudden taken out of their norm, out of their routines, and it's like they're just kind of so confused with all of this. And like I said, they may be not in a very good environment in some cases. So let's remember them today when we do our
We
prayer.
have some new people on too. And is there a way to flip the camera around? I know we don't have our normal split screen today.
Yeah, let's do that.
We could show you the
before I
river this
do,
morning.
Before I do, let me
Yeah.
put this up one more time
Okay.
since we have new peeps
I want to say good morning to Dawn Balick. She said, "The world as we know it is gone, but I know with all my being it is going to be a kind world. Thank you."
Yes.
Dawn, it's really wonderful to have you here with us
It
this
sure
morning.
is. And please come
Um,
join our group.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And Wendy, thank you for helping us out here. Dawn, go to Facebook, search Angelic River Family, and join our group. We'd love to, and Julie Kiss, we'd love to see you in the group. Sorry, I'm seeing all this and I get so excited.
I'm showing you the
My
sky.
mouth gets ahead of my brain. What
Here
can
we
I
go.
say?
There is our river.
Julie Kiss, she says help is on the way. Catherine Kovacs was talking about the Zoom link. Yes, we will post that. That's Diane. Diane, you bring up a good point, and our lovely Lily-Ann is with us
Hi,
here this
Lily.
morning. Good morning, sweetheart. She said there are many here in the mountains who don't have food without going to school. You know, that's happening all over the world,
It
but
is.
especially in this country. I know here in Florida, I live in either it's the poorest or the second poorest county in the state of Florida. And I was involved in a food program, a summer food program for the kids, because there are so many kids here that don't have regular meals at home. I mean, it's
Right.
people are strapped here. And so, you know, I don't, honestly, I don't know how we reach out and help that situation. But there may be a way locally, or even if you have people in your neighborhood. I don't have anyone nearby me, like in my neighborhood, that I can reach out to that's in that circumstance. It's all retirees. But there is a lot of that going on. Joanne said, so true, Teri. They probably fear some of their careers more than the virus. So sad. Let's keep them kids in our hearts.
Absolutely.
So,
We're going to put them in
yeah.
our circle of prayer today. And hi, Bernadette. I don't know if we mentioned your name. I see you there saying good morning.
Oh, is Bernadette here? I haven't seen her yet. I haven't gotten down to her
Bernadette
yet.
Dempsey. Is that
Bernadette
your
Dempsey.
Bernadette?
No,
or is that a
that's-
different one?
She's a different one that we
good
want
morning,
to be our
good
Bernadette.
morning.
Yes.
Yes, we
Yes.
claim all of you. You're
Yes.
all ours.
You're all ours.
Okay, so what else do we have? Oh, thank you, Lillian. I see your comment, honey. We're doing good. I've lifted out of my funk that I was in with technology this morning and just enjoying right now this time with all of you. I love this time. And do you hear our little osprey up there?
Yeah.
He's yelling out.
Becky?
Where's Mama?
Good morning, Becky. It's nice to have you here with us. Yes. So for everyone who's just joining us or isn't a part, we have a Facebook group. It's called Angelic River Family. Teri got on and created it yesterday. This woman never stops. I'll tell you.
I'm the yes girl.
There is no moss growing under our feet here
Nope,
at the river. Let
not
me
at
put
all.
it that way. And if you can go to that group, please join. And if you have friends that you'd like to bring into the group that maybe need to be lifted up, we'll keep up with it as best as we can, and let's support each other and talk to each other. And we're going to be doing some group angelic Reiki, and when we do that, we'll post the link in that group. So we're becoming a family. We are a family, and we're a family that wants to take care of each other and see each other through this. And also, if anyone has any prayer requests for the prayer at the end of this morning coffee session, please put it in the comments, and we'll definitely add it to our group.
Yes, absolutely.
Lily, how's your mama doing this morning?
And how are you doing
you,
with your
yeah.
migraines and your sinus infection? We really want that to clear up for you. And Lily, I don't know if you saw my gratitude happy hour yesterday, but I think that would help you to go get that clearing. It's a chakra clearing and balancing and alignment. Did we say good morning to Marcy Scott? Marcy is from Ohio. I don't know if
Yeah, I did.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, well, maybe I didn't. I know I saw you because you're from Ohio, and that's where my cousins are. And that I'm going to go to the group right now.
I think I'm going the wrong
because
way.
I know that Julie and Bernadette both just asked to join.
It's messing up my my comments just like it did yours yesterday. They're all mixed in.
Okay.
I see Becky.
Here.
I see your comment. Prayers for my mom with pancreatic cancer stage 4, please, and thank you.
Absolutely.
Carol
Becky.
Allen, we have a business that closed temporarily, but has been providing lunch for children that would have received a free lunch. Oh, how
Carol,
beautiful,
that is
Carol.
really wonderful. Carol's
Thank
up
you.
in Canada. Am I correct there, Carol? Where are you at?
Carol, where are you? I know that I saw that when you were on in the group, but I can't remember at the moment.
Anna, I'm coming to you next. I'm as you guys are asking to join the group, I'm approving it.
Wendy, no, I can't see if Christine O'Rourke is here, but Christine, if you're here, just type in a little message and we'll know you're here.
Anna Jelenkova just requested to join the group. We're up to 62 members, kids.
And we just started it yesterday.
Yeah.
Deirdre says, my daughter Danya for the prayer. She's struggling
Maryland.
now.
That's right.
Carol, you're up in Maryland.
Yes.
Hi, Annie. Good morning. Oh, my goodness. I just so love all of this. My heart is full with all of you coming in and saying good morning to us and either having coffee with us or tea or water with lemon. Now, there's a good
that's
thing.
A great, yes, we learned that yesterday. Julie Kiss says, prayers for my sister's boyfriend in the hospital. Test will be in soon. Prayers for good results. Thank you and God bless. Yes, definitely, we've got that. Okay, Joanne, the group name is Angelic River Family.
Let's see, I may be able, if I'm smart, which sometimes I am.
You are all the time.
I may be able to post the link to it here in the group. Let me see if I can do that.
Okay. And I want to say, Carrie, she says, I pray for the collective to trust and be not worried. As long as those birds keep singing and are not worried, then I too shall trust the universe, love and light. That's beautiful, Carrie. I agree. I agree. As long as nature and one of the things that is helping both Teri and I think a lot of people right now, is grounding. That's so important. Self-care, number one, grounding, and being out in nature. For us, we're right here on the river. I actually go, we have a little side yard, and I go and throw a blanket down there. What happened?
The camera keeps switching.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay, there we are.
I
We're back.
can't explain it.
And to get grounded and hopefully we're back, guys.
We are.
And stay grounded. I throw a blanket out and the puppies come out with me and we just lay on the ground and absorb Mother Earth. We need to continue to hold Mother Earth in our prayers as well. It's so important because really I think this is all about her. I think all of it is about her right now.
Okay, if you look in your, I'm sorry.
Let's go ahead. No, you're fine.
If you look in your comments, I did post the link to go into our group, and I hope that you all will do that. If you're not already in there, just click on that link and come join us at the Angelic River family.
Okay, let me go to there, Joanne. And Joanne, you just got into the group.
Yay!
Yay! Welcome.
Yeah, this is so strange. I know it's a little windy out here, but every so often the camera switches back to the computer camera and not to the one that we're using, which I can, it's an external camera, so I can switch it around and you all can see our beautiful river, which is what we have it on. And I love watching this river. Oh my goodness. I am so grateful. Let's do some gratitude.
Let's do it.
Who or what are you grateful for? I am so grateful for Jeryl Ann and for this beautiful river that's right at her backyard. I mean, we walk out the back door and we're here. We're here. And we come out here and we sit day and night at this river. We watch the stars at night, which I dearly love. So I'm grateful to you, Jeryl.
Well, thank you, Miss Terry. And
who are you grateful for?
Well, do we have another week to talk about this?
No, you have to pick one.
Okay.
Go in your heart
well, I
and
have
pick
to
one.
tell you right now, I am so grateful to you because you're here, and I know everyone who is completely alone. I have much compassion for you because I have my husband here and I have Teri here. I have my fur babies here, and there is a peace and a calm that comes to me because of that, because I don't feel alone. And I must say I'm grateful for everyone on here because this is our way of knowing that we're not alone. This is our way of knowing that we're all in this together. And it it fills my heart with so much love and so much joy and so much peace to have everyone here. I have to admit, we've not been sleeping well at night. I'm sure the rest of you also are having some maybe restless kind of nights. And it's so when I wake up in the morning, my alarm goes off, and it's like, okay, we need to get things together and get moving. It takes me a while, and that's the truth of it. It takes me a while to kind of wake up and get into the groove. But as soon as I hit this and we go on, oh my gosh, I feel such a sense of, and that's what sets me up for my day.
Yeah.
I go into the rest of my day feeling love and feeling gratitude and feeling a connection, a deep, deep connection with each and every one of you. And it helps me to just really get myself back into a really positive mindset. I don't know about everybody else. I hope it does that for you too.
I hope so. I'm seeing lots of gratitude being shown, and what I'm grateful for at the moment is that blue heron that just flew
by
right in front of the camera. So I hope you all caught that. And I love your comments, and I think it was Becky that asked the question how long I would be here. Becky, that's an unknown right now. I live in Fort Lauderdale, which is a big city, and things are kind of quiet there from what I understand from one of my best friends. She said the stores are closed. There's just not a whole lot going on. People are starting to realize the gravity that this is real, and I think spring break may be over. We had a little bit of an issue with them saying we're not going to stop, we're going to do spring break, and so they did gather in mobs. But right now I'm just staying, and there he goes the other way.
Again.
Right now I'm just staying put and really appreciative of a place that like this that's so remote. There's not traffic. We don't have to deal with a lot of people surrounding us, where I live, it's in an apartment complex, so there's a lot of people that are milling about and a lot of kids, and we know that kids can be little germ factories.
Well, and just the collective energy right now.
Oh, yeah.
If people aren't conscious right now, there's kind of some panic. We have here we have a whole bunch of good gratitudes.
I know, we have a lot of gratitude. Do you want to read them?
I'd love to.
Okay.
Carol Allen is grateful for her daughters and for FaceTime to see my daughter and her family in California. That is awesome. Deirdre is grateful for my river family, our soul family.
Yes.
Deirdre, yeah, ditto. I'm right there with you, honey. And Wendy says absolutely. Marcy says she's grateful for her job. There are so many people that right now, are us included, are kind of out of work. I'm a massage therapist, and so that pretty much I had to shut things down, and it'll all be okay soon. But I know for those who have to regroup or go in a different direction, and there's plenty of those out there. I know Kevin is one. Um, we we have to stay out of that fear and that panic, and remember that divine source has us. It's got our back, and we're going to be okay ultimately. Dawn says that she's from Shodak Landing, New York. Diane Allison Beiersdorfer says, I am so thankful to the two of you for bringing all of us together. Such a beautiful way to start today.
Yes, it is.
Thank you,
Diane.
I appreciate that. Julie Kiss is grateful for my two blessings from God, her two daughters.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Christine O'Rourke. I think Wendy was asking if she was on. Hi, Christine.
On.
Welcome.
Becky says she's grateful for my family and friends, the Father, and the angels. Yes. Catherine is Mom and Michael are here. I'm so grateful for them. Yeah, I'll tell you, for those of us that have people around us, family, friends that are with us, it's really a blessing. And I wish those of you who didn't have anybody, we could bring you here to the river and put you up with us. Dawn says she's grateful for her breath. Teri,
I love that.
Would you address that for just a moment? Because I think
that.
people need to remember that.
Yes, absolutely. The breath is so, so, so important. And when we can focus on the breath, it really brings us to a centered place. But Jeryl Ann and I are both Ad Heart facilitators with Heart Math Institute out in California. And we do what's called heart-brain coherence. And we have taught it many times. And I'll be doing a meditation today at 10 o'clock this morning, if you want to find me. And I will be doing that heart-brain coherence in the very beginning, because that's how I like to start out my meditations. But when you breathe in fully. Let's don't just do a little sniff of air. Let's breathe it all the way down into the lungs and feel those lungs and let them expand. And then you really feel that breath of life in you. So breathe it in deeply, slowly, and then exhale the same way. Just breathe it out slowly and exhale out anything that you're holding on to. Just let it go. And we'll do that when I go into our meditation today. I'll lead you in that too, which we need to get started on pretty soon.
Wendy says she's grateful for a brand new day.
I saw that.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, so did Annie. Annie said grateful for a great new day.
Okay, so I think that's our yeah. Tina says I can be packed and waiting out front in 2 minutes. Hey girl, come on down. Up. She's south
Let's get the directions right. She's south of us.
Of course, I don't know that your fur babies and husband would appreciate that a whole lot, but bring them with. There's plenty of room. I love it. I wish you were here, Tina.
Oh,
I'm going to get you to the river just soon, one of these days.
Can I read Joanne's?
Yes, please do.
Joanne says, Archangel Shamuel is here, guys. Oops.
Okay.
Wanting us to know, he wants to give an affirmation. My third chakra is open, so it's to its perfectly healthy state. I radiate a bright and vibrant life force energy. I feel excitement for all that I do. A little reminder to vision ourselves in perfect health, of perfect design. We are our life force energy. We can transmute this virus with intention. For anyone feeling this emotion, say this affirmation every morning.
Oh, thank you, Joanne.
Thank you,
That's
Joanne,
beautiful.
so much.
Can we somehow take that and put it in the Angelic River group?
Yeah, I can copy it later when we'll
copy that, Joanne,
when we get off the live.
Angelic River family, so everybody can come and
yes, Deirdre, it's conscious breathing. I've also heard it called compassionate breathing. Mm-hmm. What we do is called heart-brain coherence, and you go into a coherent state where your heart and your brain are communicating.
Tina's been doing Dr. Weil's 478 breathing twice a day to stay calm.
Awesome. Thank you, Tina.
And
I'm trying to get away from the hubs. too much time together. And that's another thing that we haven't really thought about, are people that normally don't see each other for 8 hours or so during the day as you work. And now all of a sudden there you are. And it's like, oh boy. It's kind of like when people go into retirement.
Yes, it's exactly
and
what
they're
it's
together
like. Yeah.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, you can't even have a hobby and go out of the house and, go
Yeah.
do something that would get you away for a bit. So, all right, so I'm seeing that I'm really needing to start
Okay.
our meditation time because, as I said, at 10 o'clock, on every Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock, I lead a meditation. And I do it on, it's called Speak Up and Empower Meditate. I also do it on Enlightened World Network. It streams both places. So if you want to go to Enlightened World Network, I will share it into the Angelic River family group, so you can just watch it from there.
Oh.
So,
Okay, everyone.
okay.
Thank you, Dawn, and she's on her way to help her elderly women, and we'll say some prayers for them.
Oh, absolutely.
And also, Wendy, just a quick point. Stroking my doggies keeps me calm. And lifts her energy up. So, as you saw earlier, we have Angel in between us, and I have my little Brookie on the other side, and we also have a cat named Hope that sleeps with Teri at night.
Yes, she does.
And
my little buddy.
Our pets, our pets really provide us with unconditional love and calm right now. So I'm so grateful for my pets.
Right.
So, okay.
So
prayer
if you have not put your intention or your prayer request into the comments, please do so, because anything that's written there, anything that we've spoken out loud, that all goes into the prayer circle. So let's take a moment. Look at this beautiful scenery in front of us. Look at this river, how calm it is. Place your hand on your heart. And just take a deep breath in, all the way in, and fill your lungs. And then exhale that out slowly. And on the next breath in, think of something that you're grateful for, something that brings a smile to your face, something that really makes you joyful. Add that in to that mix of beautiful oxygen that's going into your body right now. And then breathe it out slowly. And then let's take one more breath in, deeply like that. And breathe it out. And now say either to yourself, out loud, ever how you want to do it, or if you want to type it in even, I believe in angels.
I believe in angels.
And the birds are responding as well. I believe in angels. So let's call in our beautiful angelic realm to be with us right now. From the east, we call Archangel Raphael, the angel of healing, to take all of these prayer requests that were offered up and any that will be offered up in the comments, and people that will watch the replay. Whatever's on your heart, we ask Archangel Raphael to respond to all of those requests. From the south, let's call Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is our protector. And let's ask Michael for protection right now for each of us individually, to wrap us up in an energy of protection, but also to protect our beautiful Mother Earth. See Earth wrapped in that blanket as Michael goes and does this task that we're asking him to do, to put protective energy everywhere right now on our planet. And from the west, Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel, for clarity. Thank you for helping us all to see with our spiritual eyes. Sometimes when we look with our physical eyes, we get distracted from what's real, and what's real is inside. It's that spirit that lives in us. And then from the north, we call in Archangel Jeryl to help us ground, help us center, help us balance. So as we find that energy coming up to us, and Jeryl is reminding that we all need to have that time in nature. If you can place your feet on Mother Earth, that will help center you. It'll help balance you. Thank you to the angelic realm and any of the other angels, guides that want to be with us. I feel Archangel Metatron right now, bringing his energy from above and covering us with beautiful, powerful energy. I also feel God's source energy coming through. We're taking these prayer requests directly to God, ever how you envision the Creator to be, whatever name you call the Creator. It doesn't matter. It's that same energy that we're all connected into. Words are just something we use as humans, a way that we are able to describe or define something. So feel right now into your higher self and your Creator. Just get connected right now. See that cord going from your heart directly to God's source energy. And God, we lift up everyone that's connected here today. Whether we're together physically or we're together virtually, it doesn't matter. We're all together. Our souls are together. Our spirits are together. We lift up these prayer requests and we want to make sure we add in those that were spoken out loud. Praying for our kids right now. Praying for the whole human race right now. That each of us feel some calmness. We ask Gabriel to give clarity to the scientists, to the doctors, to anyone working on a vaccine, working on a way to help with this virus. And not just this virus, but anything that's there right now with illness. There's a lot more illness in the world besides the coronavirus. I'm thinking especially of people that are dependent on the medical professions right now for their life force, for people on dialysis that can't survive without that treatment, for people that have diabetes, that need insulin. Let's really lift up everyone, not just the people who are affected by the virus, but all of those in the world right now that need something physically to maintain their life force. There's people that need oxygen. So let's lift up anyone right now that's hurting in any way, especially physically, but also let's lift up those that are hurting emotionally. This is a hard time for many, many people. There's families that don't know how to deal with being together right now. And that may be part of what this is about, to learn how to be together, to learn how to coexist with each other. I'm just taking a pause right now. I want you to just feel into the energy right now. Feel into your energy right now. What do you need? Earlier it was asked, what do I need to hear? What words of encouragement do I need to receive? Feel into your energy and see what you are in need of. Are you in need of a word of someone saying it's okay? Here, I'm giving you a virtual hug. You're going to be okay. When we're hurting, that's exactly what we need to hear. And what we need to feel is arms wrapped around us. So I'm asking the angels to right now be with each and every one of us. Let us feel that powerful energy of being wrapped in angelic energy in your arms, your wings, ever how you want to envision your angels. And feel that safety. Feel that security that's offered up right now. And let's all say thank you. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, God, for being there for us, for inspiration, for the breath that we breathe, for our beautiful animals, for our beautiful earth. Blessings for the water. Vav Mem Bet.
Vav Mem Bet.
Saying that over all the water everywhere in this beautiful planet. Letting the water revive and rejuvenate. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Get very focused on what that breath brings inside of you. Does it bring peace to focus on the breath? Does it bring peace to pause for just a moment? To pause and realize that this moment is really all we're guaranteed. This now moment, staying in this moment and staying in peace is what will get us through this with ease and grace. So I want to thank the angels. Angels, thank you for taking all the prayer requests. Thank you for touching each of our hearts, for wrapping us all in your love. And please let that continue throughout this day. And I feel your love. And I feel the love of all of you listening to these words. My heart is so full. I want to end it with envisioning all of us in a circle. Envision that you are holding hands with the person next to you, creating that circle of love. And as you do so, feel the love coming out of your heart, going to the person to the right of you. See it travel from heart to heart as it goes around the circle and comes back to your heart. Receive it in as it comes to you. Let's take a moment to breathe in love and feel it deep in your heart, and then send it out from your heart. Now hold that love inside as you go about your day, whatever you're doing, if you're working, if you're going into meditation right now, if you're reading, writing, researching, whatever you may be doing during your day, be blessed, be loved, and hold on to love. I love you so much.
Want to flip around for just a second and we'll wave
we're
bye-bye
going to say goodbye to
everybody.
everybody. Bye, River.
There's the river, there's the dock, there's the neighbors. Oh,
and there we
there's
are in our
us.
PJs.
Bye-bye, everybody.
We just
I
want to say
hope you have
goodbye.
a beautiful day today and get out and ground.
Yes.
And we'll have more posts in the Angelic River group. And remember, if you have any friends you want to join to bring into our family, please do. That would be lovely. And thank you all for these lovely comments. You're so sweet.
Thank you for the hearts. I love you so much.
Love you all.
Y'all have a great day.
Bye now. Have a beautiful day.
I gotta figure out how to stop this.